Ohayou gozaimasu. Welcome everybody to a beautiful, well, a little bit cloudy day, but still a beautiful day here in Tokyo. Better to be in Tokyo than not be in Tokyo, right? So I'm actually in Shibuya. I'm gonna walk around a little bit and let's see what's up. Today is the 2nd of January and it's currently, I'd say, 10:45 in the morning. So things are a little bit quiet. Things will certainly be becoming more lively very shortly. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Nathan. Ninja Monkey is my main channel. I make video content around traveling to Japan, planning your trips to Japan, things to do, itineraries, and keeping you generally up to date. So if you're interested in all that, then make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and if you're new to the channel, then and you're watching this in the replay, then make sure that you leave a comment below and I'll get to you. Let's get to it and let's turn things around so you can see exactly where I am. Well, you can see exactly where I am because I am right now directly in front of the Mega Donkey here in Shibuya. And if I was to walk in that direction, but I'm not going to do right now, but I will later, we'll actually get to Shibuya Crossing. But what I thought I'd do is walk you a little bit around the back alley, back streets, and yeah, let's see. I think it's safe for me to cross. I have 4 more days left in Japan. Hey Jesse, how are you doing? And I'll be sharing this, hopefully you can hear me. I haven't tested the microphone, but it is connected. So I'm actually going to be sharing this stream in a minute with the Discord. So I think that a lot of people generally, they tend to only sort of like get not much further than this point, because obviously, as I've mentioned, Shibuya Crossing is behind me. They usually walk to the Mega Donkey and don't tend to walk any further. But if you were to walk any further, you know, you get to see a little bit of a slightly different area, different side of Shibuya. I feel like Shibuya is always under construction, right? There's a Starbucks just over there, loud and clear. Thank you, Jesse. Even me myself, I feel like I don't generally walk around here. I know that to the right we'll get to places like the Nintendo store, the Pokemon store, the Pokemon Center. I can't remember which one it is. That kind of thing. I am using the DJI Osmo 8 for my phone. I don't generally use a gimbal for my main videos other than the DJI Pocket that I use as a front-facing camera. Look, Family Mart, everyone. Let's see. Yeah, why not? Let's walk a little bit this way and turn right and see what's going on. Yeah, I think it's a Parco. I can't remember exactly the name of the mall. There's so many malls in Japan. Parco's one of them. I'm not very sure if it was a Parco or not, but it is definitely a mall. Or like I would say a shopping center. Being from Britain, we call it a shopping center. Well, maybe we can walk, can I walk left down here? Yeah, there is a Capcom store also there. There is a Godzilla store, you're right. It's a whole floor of like otaku style like stores. So have you made any vending machine content? Well, for those of you who've been following me for some time, you know very well that I always feature vending machines in my live streams. Have I done any specific vending machine content, like a standalone video? No, not really. Talking about a vending machine. Hey Jamie-san, hello everyone. So not necessarily. I think that sort of content is totally oversaturated. Would I ever do one in the future? Maybe. But when you come to Japan, your time, because I don't live here, right? Let me just turn things around a little bit. So I don't live here, although people think that I do. I don't. So it means that when I come here, my time is limited, and therefore I need to sort of think carefully, what should I do with my time? What type of video should I make? What sort of return? And it's not all about money, by the way. It's about like how much interest is there and how much competition is there in a general, like a subject, for example. And other than that, also, like, I don't just film every single day. In fact, I've been here since the 26th of December and I haven't filmed anything. I've only done a few live streams, not filmed anything. I've been hanging out with my friends and having a little bit like a vacation sort of thing. So it's been chill, it's been nice. I'm not sure if I will even film any specific content, like a standalone video on this trip either. Sometimes that happens. You should make a dedicated video in the future. Akihabara has some interesting ones. Yeah, Akihabara has, you know, like the spooky vending machine or the strange vending machine corner. But again, I feel that it might work like a short. Not sure about a standalone video. Check it out. This looks pretty cool. Obviously, it's closed. It's a second. Some of these places open a little bit later. I actually like the fact that Japan, cities like Tokyo have like food vans, food truck sort of culture exists here. You see quite a lot of them. I'm gonna start turning right at some point. I know where I am because my friend did a party here once. So I have been here. So what you'll find is that many people in Japan, like, they hire out places like Airbnbs, not quite, but they hire out studios or locations specifically to do parties or specifically to film, for example. So I remember coming down this area and coming to a Christmas party last year. There's actually a live stream, but it was definitely around this general area. Never boring. Happy New Year! Amelda, thank you so much. Happy New Year to everyone. I know I've said it a few times already, but I really wanted to repeat that I do appreciate those of you who support me with kind words, encouragement, always giving me really nice feedback, and obviously those of you who support me financially so that I can make this happen. I was going to say, my dream happen? Is this a dream? Is YouTube a dream? I don't know. Maybe. But it's fun, and it's also very much awesome and fun when I get to spend it with you guys, show you and discuss and show you things. So yeah. Now, I'm not very sure because I'm gonna turn round here, turn right here, sorry. Actually, the street that I did the party in was near there. Much quieter down here. Much quieter. And actually, this might be the perfect opportunity for me to share this on my Discord, because I haven't shared it. 3 vending machines here. Surprisingly, none of them have a single sticker on them, which is something, says a lot for this area. Right, let me see, copy. Guys, it's gonna freeze a little bit for a minute, but it's only because I am sharing this on my Discord server. Okay, and we're back. And we're back. I do like how just walking a little bit, thank you Jamie, it's just that I did a special command that I have access to send a notification to everyone on Discord, but I appreciate it, dude. I do like how some of these back streets make you sort of feel like you're more like in a smaller town area rather than a big city. Follow the sun, Australia. Good day, how are you doing? It's funny that whenever I come here, I'm closer to your time zone. It must be, what, 2 hours difference, maybe? I'm guessing. Liquid Factory, this looks pretty cool. I would come here, I think. What is it? Liquid Factory looks... I'm trying to figure out what this is. It's a bar. Okay. It's a bar. It looks pretty cool though. Laurie, happy new year to you too. Boja Pigeon, howdy. 12:58 p.m. a.m. Sorry, p.m. a.m. Well, 12:58. Like not in the morning, in the afternoon, just gone midday, right? Just about 1 p.m. And I think it's just coming up to 11 a.m. here, so 2 hours. Yeah, that's what I thought. Not too bad. Not like the 11 hours difference or whatever. I can imagine you having very little or no jet lag when you travel between Australia, New Zealand or whatever, and Japan. It's us that live in the States, or Canada, or Europe that die. (10 p.m. Puerto Rico. Sun is shining. The weather is... I've seen that sheep logo before. I think it might be a coffee store, I'm not very sure. Oh, this is exactly where I was before, where I walked before. I've done a city turn. Well, it doesn't matter. Maybe I'll just turn left on the next one if I can. Well, it's good weather, but they're predicting snow later on this afternoon. In fact, I had considered going and doing a little bit of a day trip. I did a day trip yesterday, but I had considered leaving Tokyo again today. But when I saw that the weather forecast stated that there was potential for snow, I thought I want to stay in Tokyo, even if it's a chance of snow. I want to stay in Tokyo. I mean, the weather looks great now, so I can't see it happening. Favorite place to visit when I'm in Japan? Great question. But I think the question I ask back at you is from where? Using what area, what base, what sort of location? Is it, if it's like best place to visit from Tokyo, best location to visit from Osaka, Kyoto, or is it just generally like the best place in Japan? It's still January the 1st. Wow. It would be, wouldn't it? Crazy. Crazy. I had a coffee. I did have a coffee before the stream. I decided today to take it easy. I'm going to meet a friend soon-ish. It was supposed to be, well, we didn't really arrange properly, but I'd hoped that we would meet up for 11, but I don't think it's going to happen. Part of the reason why I'm actually streaming, because I thought I could stream whilst I'm waiting for my friend to sort things out and then meet. I've been to Yuzawa, but I only looked in the station. It was bad weather. Was it like snowy weather? Or was it like, what do you mean by bad weather? I'm gonna go up this way because this looks pretty cool. And I'm just gonna check something quickly. People don't realize how hilly Tokyo can be, Shibuya can be. So I thought I'd walk a little bit through these more like hilly, steppy. I don't know where I'm going, to be honest. To be honest. But I saw this sign here. Bangkok Night. Wow, that must look really cool at night. Go Snow Blizzard. My main goal was the Sake Museum. I did the Sake Museum yesterday. It was pretty cool. I'm planning on doing a little short for the Sake Museum or that general area. A lot of these places in Shibuya, I mean, apart from the fact that it is the 2nd of January, so it's technically still a public holiday. A lot of these places would have opened during the day later on. In fact, the other day I went to Daikanyama, and most of the places in Daikanyama didn't open till 1 p.m. The Tokyo White Pass. I considered getting the Tokyo White Pass this time round, but I didn't. Some friends have offered to take me to Kawaguchiko or Mount Fuji sort of area day after tomorrow, so we'll be driving. Hopefully there'll also be some onsen. Just wanna see. Just wanted to check out this little corner here. Coffee. So maybe I can get a coffee later here. Latte regular 650 yen. This is the price list, by the way. And it's called good, not bad. I've already had a coffee, but wouldn't mind another one, to be honest, at some point. Oh, the Tokyo Hands, or the Hands as they call it now. Used to be Tokyo Hands, changed to Hands about 2 years ago maybe. But now it's Hands. There was a time where it was like some of them were still Tokyo Hands and other ones were Hands, which was a little bit confusing. I've been to that Hands before, by the way. It ain't a bad way. It's bigger than what it looks, actually. Happy New Year, guys. I'm parked at the beach watching people surfing. Oh my goodness, Kazumi, that's pretty cool. I'm a bit of a coffee addict. Hey, Jim Ross is in the house. I am a bit of a coffee addict. Plus, I am considering doing a little bit of a coffee inspired video. So I have been having a little bit of coffee. I haven't been working specifically on a video as such, but I've had an idea for a coffee inspired video for a while. So whenever I have a coffee, I sort of like take a little bit of footage. Wow, there's a long queue of people, which are queuing up, I guess. I don't know, maybe some kind of fubikuru. Maybe it's one of the lucky bug sort of things going on. I'm not very sure. I'm trying to see. Or maybe there's a sale, or maybe there's a lot of the time it's like limited edition stuff some of these stores have. And this is, oh yeah, Parco. This is the Parco. This is the Parco where you have the Pokemon store, the Nintendo store, and all that. It's likely closed today, to be honest, but I think I can show you from here. It's very easy to get to. It's behind the Mega Donkey. There's the Pokemon Center. That's it. Pokemon Center in Shibuya. If I zoom in a little bit more, there we go. And on that same floor you have the Nintendo store. It might be open. I see some lights on. I'm not sure. Kazumi sounds like he's having a nice relaxed day. It's quite cold here. I mentioned earlier it might even snow in Tokyo, so I want to stay Tokyo side today. The Bape store. A lot of people come to this store. I think there's a popular ramen place down here on the right. That's always full of tourists. Hardly ever full of locals. And I actually went to a Okinawan restaurant near here, which was pretty good. Surprisingly very local, no tourists. Going down, I think, a tip, I would say. Anybody wanting a little tip, I'd say, if you want to find a restaurant in a popular location, try to find like an izakaya or a restaurant in the basement level, a street level basement, because I think lots of tourists are intimidated to go down, and it's usually full of local people. That's what I would say. Oh, it was Ichiran Ramen. This is usually full of Westerners, tourists. It's getting busy around here, huh? Actually, I did Mel, I actually did a live stream on Ninja Monkey on my main channel from up there. Just like that, we're back in more or less the center-ish, getting closer to the crossing. So many sounds all around. There's a suitcase store here. I'm always interested to see how expensive they are, like generally. $6,900, $9,800. They seem to be in the more pricey sort of thing. When I started the stream about, when I was setting up the stream, having a coffee about 45 minutes ago, this whole area was much quieter, much quieter. It's still quiet compared to like what it usually can be. Let's see how the signal holds up near the crossing. We're just approaching the crossing just ahead there, and the famous Starbucks that everyone wants to go to for the photo opportunities. Here's the crossing. I won't cross across to this side, but I'll cross to this side here if I can. And I just got a message from my friend, so let me just plonk this down and reply to my friend for a minute. The stream will freeze for a moment, but we'll be back. Just so hold on a second, everyone. Hold on a second. Yeah, I can. And we're back, sorry about that. Here's Shibuya bus stop is here, and it's actually generally a good sort of like location to get a bus to some areas around Tokyo. If you want to Roppongi, Akasaka, that sort of thing. Sometimes it's better to come on the bus, to get a bus, than to get a train. Right, near Shita Park is what I'm gonna head to. And there's a little ledge there. I probably can plonk the gimbal down. My friend messaged me and I'm supposed to meet my friend, but I haven't got a specific time, so I need to find out when realistically we'll be meeting, you know? Check out the queue. Wow. Let me just reply one more time. Problem with immigration coming into Japan multiple times a year. Nippon Kuma. Sometimes I'm set aside and I'm asked, like, why were you here like 8 weeks ago and why are you back, and that kind of thing. But generally it's just a question, and I just explain that I'm a tourist, and I explain that that, you know, my country and Japan have an agreement where we can travel to each other's country for up to 90 days in a year, and that's it. So would I call it that a problem? Not necessarily. Would I call it them doing their jobs? Yeah, I guess so. But I wouldn't say it's a problem as such, but rather occasionally I'm asked those questions. All right.
Here is a vending machine project.
When riding the escalator, please hold a handrail and stand inside the yellow line on the step.
Let's check out. This area is quite nice.
Those with young children are strictly requested to hold them by the hand throughout the ride.
I want to go.
When riding the escalator, please hold a handrail and stand inside the yellow line on the step.
Lots of queues today. Oh, it's closed until the 3rd, so you can't go up there until the 3rd, until tomorrow. Damn it, too bad. Okay, let's go back down, guys. Actually, I think I can go down. The other end. It's kind of warm in here.
Those with young children are strictly requested to hold them by the hand throughout the ride.
These burgers look pretty good actually. Whew, looks pretty good. You probably recognize where I am now. There's lots of like izakayas or restaurants down that end there, and each one of them I believe is from a different region of Tokyo, of Japan. So if you ever want to try food from other areas in Japan, head to this street and you'll have like a Niigata, whatever, you know, like different areas, different themed food. Let's walk down there and see what it's like. And if you guys are like in if you guys are watching on mobile, I think you might be able to hype the stream. I'm not very sure if it's available whilst you are watching, whilst it's live, or if it's available once the stream has ended. So we have ramen from Osaka there. So this is like Osaka sort of area here. Then Happy New Year, Happy New Year. And where's this from? Not sure. I guess this is from, but you can check it out. But the cool thing about this general like little line of restaurants is that it's basically foods from different areas of Japan. And if you're not traveling far and you are craving something specific, look, they have Sapporo miso ramen there. Sapporo miso ramen. So this is a Sapporo place. There we go. It's Hokkaido based. Edomae Higashi Matsuyama Yakitori. I'm not very sure if this is a specific from any region as such. Morioka, look. We have Morioka cold noodles here also. It's like the best of Japan sort of thing. What else do we have? Spicy. I'm guessing this is Hokkaido also because it's lamb. So soup dumplings. Looks interesting. Just Kobe there. This is a long queue. I wonder what they're queuing for. But yeah, there's plenty of look, Kagawa Prefecture udon noodles there. Nagahama Tonkotsu Ramen. It's a pity that it's not in English though. There is a map of all the Shibuya Yokocho, and actually if you go inside, you know, there's stores on both sides, like different restaurants on both sides. But I guess the regions, there are maps, different maps, but not in English though. So they are queuing up here for, I don't know what they're queuing up for, but the queue is quite long, guys. That is some epic queue. And I think maybe it isn't open yet. That could be it also. Sometimes they queue up in advance, and then when the place opens, the queue sort of disappears. It's quite nice here at night with the lamps on, you know. Let's see if I have a message from my friend. Yeah. Maybe I'll find a little ledge somewhere. I guess if I go this way and turn left, I sort of loop back to where I started in a way. I'm gonna read some of your things. Sorry, I've been chatting about. You occasionally see a lot of the Mario Kart, you know, those kart things here. No. Hit the like button, guys. Indeed, please. So I have this DJI Osmo 8, and apparently it should be able to charge my camera also. My phone, but I don't know how to. Could anybody like Google that for me whilst I'm on the stream? Apparently there's some way that it will charge on the go. I have no idea. Like a battery pack sort of like feature. It's nearly time for another coffee, guys. Nearly. Ooh, Skechers, pretty good shoes for walking around Japan, I'm not gonna lie. If you are looking for some walking shoes, definitely make sure that you get some good walking shoes. You can get some shoes that are easy to slip on and off, even better, is what I would say. I like the filtered coffee too, like the drip style coffee. A lot of people don't. A lot of people are like, oh, like, I think that what the problem with coffee here is that a lot of people expect the barista latte style coffee and they don't get it the same as at home. Iced Boss can coffee. Not too bad. Yeah, Japanese pour over coffee, I think it's quite a Japanese sort of thing. So it's definitely like a very, I don't find pour over coffee nearly anywhere at home. I don't know, what is it like where you live, guys? Like, let me just pull this up. So where you guys live, like whatever country is pour over coffee like a thing, or is it something that I've never seen pour over coffee really anywhere. I'm even thinking in London maybe I've been to one place that did pour over coffee, but the majority is just like machine espresso based coffee, Don't know. Just a little thing. There's a Gins just there behind me. Gins is a like a spectacle glasses eyewear store, and they are scattered all across Japan. Try not to go to the ones that are like in the center of Shibuya, because if you do, you'll end up with like very, 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 very busy, like nearly impossible to move in their sort of like experiences. It's getting popular with the new cafes. Oh, interesting. Interesting. At hotels here, you can sometimes get filtered. I mean, yeah, but I think the difference between filtered and pour over. Like, yeah, I mean, I've been to many hotels like in, I've been to many hotels in, like, in the UK or in Europe that have filtered coffee, like a machine that sort of like, you know, like machine slowly drips it into the filter sort of coffee. But I'm talking about drip coffee is when somebody actually pours, like a pour over. I guess that's what I'm talking about, a pour over rather than a drip coffee. But that is what I'm talking about. I want to go, this is the hands that I walked by before. I'm trying to make my way back to that coffee shop that I saw before to see if I can have a coffee. And I think it was up here, right? Let's see. Let's get it to track me so that I don't have to worry about the gimbal and I could just sort of like walk around. And was it here? I think it was around here. I'm gonna have to charge my phone because it's down to like 20%. I don't even remember where the coffee store was. It was up there, wasn't it? I think it was up there. I'll tell you something, the tracking is pretty cool because it means I don't have to worry about where the gimbal is. It will always have me in front. This was it. Maybe I can actually put it on this little stand. Shibuya. Can't get bored of Shibuya, to be honest. I think Shibuya is one of those places where all throughout the whole year there's always something going on. Even during like national holidays like today, I would say 70% of things are open, especially the big stores. Some of the big stores have like sales going on or offers going on, so there's big queues. But Shibuya just doesn't, I don't get bored of Shibuya. Do you? Any favorite locations or places like when it comes to Shibuya that you would recommend me check out? What do you think? So I'm just showing off I'm showing off the tracking of this gimbal because why not, right? It's pretty darn cool. The only thing is that I can't read the chat when I'm so far away. I find it hard to read the chat, like, anyway, let alone, like, read the chat when I'm that far away. Hey guys, I think that on that note, I'm gonna have to end the stream because my internet is dying. Not my internet, my battery is dying. I want to charge it. I'm gonna have some coffee. But what I was gonna say is once the video has finished, please hype it, give it a like, and I'll see you in the next one. I know, man, I'm just chilling today. I'm gonna like take it super easy, get some b-roll. I've got my big camera with me and not necessarily filming anything specific, but it's always so much fun having you guys walking around, and you never know, I might stream again later. You never know. On that note, stay positive, guys. Thanks for being happy gaijins with me on this stream, and Happy New Year.